Hi, Pipe Smokers. It's Paul the Pipe Guy live from Rochester, New York. And I was thinking on my way home today how much I love this plum pudding bourbon barrel aged plug tobacco. The smell of the bourbon infused tobacco is just so smoky and so wonderful. And I thought, I wonder if I could do that myself. Now, the process that they use to make this is they'll take a whole barrel that's been soaked for years in bourbon. We're talking 9, 10, 11, 12 years. So that wood is fully saturated with bourbon. And then they'll fill it up with pipe tobacco, cap it off, and let it sit for 30 days. I don't know if they mix it during every so often during that process. I would imagine probably so. So I thought maybe I can make my own bourbon infused pipe tobacco. And then I started thinking, well, how would I do that? So I went onto YouTube. There's not many videos. So if any of you have ever done this, oh, by all means, if you have a video, let me know. Send me the link or tell me how you did it. So I thought of a couple different ways. My first thought on my own was to take a piece of white oak, soak it in bourbon for, I don't know, a week or two till it's totally saturated, a big block of it, and then put it in a bowl, and then totally cover it up with a couple, 2-3 ounces of tobacco, cover it up, and let it sit for a couple weeks, maybe even 30 days. And maybe the bourbon will infuse the tobacco that way. Then I saw one other video of a gentleman who was actually taking bowls, small bowls. He would put a coffee filter in, pour whatever he was using, other things other than bourbon. He was using whiskey and some other stuff, Jameson's. He would totally soak the coffee filter, leaving just a little bit of the liquid on the bottom of the bowl. Would pour in probably, I would say, about 1.5 to 2 ounces. Wrap everything all up nice, turn it over, and let it sit for a week. I thought, that's interesting. And then I saw another gentleman take a cookie sheet, take probably 5 or 10 ounces of tobacco, put it in the cookie sheet, and he had this concoction of some mocha and some different strange things, and sprayed it down, and then kind of kneaded it into the tobacco, and then let it dry in the cookie sheet. So I don't know. I might try all 3 methods, but I love bourbon flavored tobacco. So I was thinking, I have Scotty's Butternut Burley. How would Scotty's Butternut Burley bourbon aged pipe tobacco taste? Then I was thinking, vanilla custard, which is very sweet and everything, but how would that taste if it was infused with bourbon? And then I was thinking of one other, none of my aromatics, but, hazelnut. I was thinking hazelnut, what would that taste? Hazelnut bourbon. As it is, the hazelnut smells great, but how would it smell if it had that very strong bourbon backdrop to it? Anyways, just my thoughts. Yeah, I could use all the help I can get. I plan on buying some bourbon tomorrow. I'm going to buy Knob Creek. Unless you guys have some other suggestions. Knob Creek bourbon seems to come up very well rated. So anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Would love to hear all of your responses back and ideas, because I am going to do this, and then I will do a video on it too. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy, live from Rochester, New York. Look forward to hearing the responses come back. Yeah, I want to hear your opinion, your experiences, your thoughts. I'd love it. Paul the Pipe Guy, live from Rochester, New York. Over and out, and happy pipe smoking.